Chattisfying.
The sort of, I guess the sort of short answer when it comes to the importance of chat. I mean, everyone's it sort of comes to Twitch for a different reason, but my answer would be it's literally the most important thing. I think it's more important than the game. It's more important than in some ways in a way than you are. I mean, it sort of it's kind of it's more about your interaction with chat really. That's the core thing when it comes to streaming. That's not for everyone because obviously you do get some people that are, we always talk about the 1%, the guys that are really ridiculously good at the game, and for them maybe chat isn't quite so important. But for the sort of the people such as myself, who's not very good at video games, that just loves playing them anyway, chat is literally just the most important thing. Like you can sack everything else. My aim when I'm streaming is to literally respond to every single chat message, and I wish I could. It's impossible because you're always going to miss one or two every now and then. And sometimes when I watch, because I do watch quite a lot of my VODs for to check everything was all right and all this kind of thing. And sometimes you see a message, and then I'm like, I don't remember responding to that, and I'm watching it back, and I'm like, Mellar, respond to that. Mellar, respond to that. God damn it! And it's, I honestly, it physically hurts me to like miss to miss a chat message because like I say, I genuinely, my goal is to see and acknowledge every single one. That's kind of my aim. Like if I'm playing a game and chat's busy, I'm quite happy just to stop playing the game, to be honest, and just focus on chat. And kind of the one thing that I've always said, and I guess I suppose in many ways it's sort of a gold standard that I've kind of I've kind of aimed towards ever since I saw it. Is I remember the very 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 first time I ever encountered Virtue, who's been on the show before. I was raided into him, and he was playing Hollow Knight. It's a game that I'd never seen before. I wasn't interested in, and I wasn't really intending to stay. And I ended up staying for about 45 minutes. It was about 45 minutes. And in that 45 minutes, I swear to you, he played maybe 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
And it was the most entertaining thing I'd ever seen that wasn't like, professionally made, like a movie or something. And it was just brilliant. It was absolutely fantastic. It was so entertaining. I was like laughing out loud and all this kind of thing. And I just thought this is the best thing ever. This is what I want for my stream. This is what I want to sort of attain. And I guess I still do. That's still sort of what I aim for at the end of the day. I mean, yeah, the game's brilliant, and that is our focus. But the focus is chat is so absolutely number one priority at the end of the day. Because without chat, especially with what I am what I'm like at games, I'm just a loser playing a video game. You know what I mean?
Isn't that every Twitch streamer though without chat? Isn't that just it?
Well, maybe the ones that aren't amazing at games, you could potentially argue. Yeah, obviously, when it comes to Twitch streaming, those that are shit hot at the game that they're playing, there's a completely different rule set for those people. But generally speaking, chat is literally the most important thing. Now, you don't necessarily have to have it on your screen all the time. I actually think that it is quite difficult to have chat on screen and make it look good with everything else. But having the ability but responding to it and having the ability to have it on the screen if someone says something particularly good, that is amazing. So that's what I normally do. I have two scenes set up, well, more than two, but you get the idea. One without chat on the screen and one with. And then if someone says something, I'm like, that deserves to be on the screen. I'll then push the button and then it appears. For example, I mean, you can see me doing it right now with Chattisfying, but I've got one for when I'm normally streaming and that kind of thing. Because chat's really important at the end of the day. And it's about making friends. I mean, I think that's probably the main reason why I think I stream, I guess. It's kind of hard to say because like there's quite a few different reasons why I think most people start streaming. Certainly lots of different reasons why I love streaming. I do love video games, of course, but I'm here to make friends, but I'm also here to try and make people laugh and smile, like Hippo said earlier, as well. That's a massive kind of aim of the whole thing is to entertain people, make them smile and laugh. And if you can get to the end of a show and you've managed to do that, then you've won, essentially.
Yeah.
Exactly, isn't it? Yeah.
You know. So I mean, as such, the people that are around, especially as you said, the people that stay no matter what game you're playing,
Hmm.
are just so important. They are your friends, and thank you.
Chattisfied.